Hi guys, my name is Diego Leyes and today I will be talking about the new CIO case of study. Basically, this is a situation where a company called Rose Industry has a very conservative culture and has a lot of problems. The company must become good at project management, improve its information system, and develop methodologies for both project management and information systems. To do so, the president hired a CIO. You guys can find this case of study on the Project Management Case of Study 4th edition book by Harold Kersner in the page number 136. Okay, question number 1. Why was it so difficult for Rose Industries to implement project management prior to John Green coming on board? It was difficult for them because it had a tough conservative policy which included inbreeding, and Rose Industries never believed in the value of project management. And actually, the company discouraged employees from becoming a PMP. Also, executives seem to be reluctant to improvements. Question number 2. Can inbreeding be detrimental to project management maturity? Yes, it can. Due to its conservative beliefs, like inbreeding, and its tough policies, people like senior managers had around 30 years in the company, so there were no room for new talent practically. They were used to work without project management. The third question is, looking at Rose's current level of project management maturity, which is not much, how long might it take him to see some reasonable project management maturity assuming Green was not there? I think they wouldn't get a project management maturity because they don't even have a project management methodology nor a project management office. Question number 4. Is it possible for an executive or for anyone else for that matter to determine the true challenges of that job at hand during the hiring interviews? What question, if any, should be asked? I think you never know for sure until you actually get into it. Some questions could be asked in order to know more about the situation. For example, how the corporate culture is, how long managers have been working for the company, how employees are promoted, etc. Fifth question. How does one know during the job interview process if the promises made for support will be kept? Okay, if you see that a change is possible, you need to request total support. You need them to trust you that doing what you are going to do it's something that will help the company. In short words, if you want me to do a certain job, you need to be willing to support me 100%. If you see they doubt it, then you know they won't keep the support. Next question. Was Green correct in his four components of a good project management culture? I think they were good. However, the problem was the willing that the executive didn't have to implement those approaches. Question number 7. Was Green too optimistic with his four-step approach? He did what he needed to do. He set those steps to improve the project management culture. He could have gone slowly, but it would have taken more time. So maybe he was optimistic, but in the answers he was expecting. Question number 8. Why were the other executives threatened by his four-step approach? Well, because they were not used to changes. They didn't understand the value of a PMO. They felt that involving a PM in selection of project, strategic planning, and risk management would bring loss of power, authority, and bonuses. Question number 9. If Green had decided to remain with Rose Industries, how might he change his four-step approach given the responses by the other executives? Well, first, he would have to have found employees to be trained in project management with a limited budget. Second, he would have to explain better that executive power and authority won't be affected in terms of non project management. Next, he would have to explain better and educate executive in why a system development methodology is needed. Finally, similar to the second step, he would have to explain extensively why a project manager is needed in the participation of selection of projects, strategic planning, and risk management. Doing those steps might change a little bit their mind. Question number 10. Was Green correct in resigning from the company? Well, a person with an extensive experience knows when to give up, and I think he knew that Rose Industries was not going to change its culture and practices by his process. So I agree with his resignation. Last question. What is your prognosis on Rose's chances to remain in business? I am sure they will fall down until they go bankrupt. The world is changing and corporations need to adapt to those changes. If not, the market will destroy you. Well, thank you guys. This is gonna be it and see you on the next video.